Welcome back, everybody. There is a special event this month that's working to provide community, connection, healing, and hope for survivors of suicide loss and those with lived experience here in Middle Tennessee. So WALK co-founders Josh Easler and Angelyn Edwards joining us now to talk more about the WALK. Thank you both for being here with us this morning.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'll start by asking you, Josh, you said this is the 13th time y'all are having this WALK. And you all are unfortunately connected, you and Angelyn, based on your grief and lived experience.
We are. My brother died by
started.
suicide in 2007, and Angelyn lost her husband in 2010, so we met through the organization and started a community walk here in Nashville. The intent is to just bring people together that have a similar lived experience and create awareness for mental health awareness and suicide ideology.
I mean, why is it so important, you think, Angelyn, to bring people together physically in an effort like this?
Just to give people a place to feel hope and comfort when you're in a horrible position that you've been in your life, to reduce that stigma and have somebody else you can talk to that's going through something similar.
What are some of the things that you want people to know when you say you're raising awareness, Josh? What are some of the main points that you want to get across to the community?
The most important point is that you're not alone. There's a tremendous sense of loneliness when you lose somebody to suicide, and the reality is there are a lot of people who've been down a similar path, and so the idea is to create an environment where people can come together and meet other folks. We have what we call honor beads. They're free. They're specific colors, so like orange is loss of a sibling, so everyone there wearing orange beads has lost a sibling, and it's a way to meet other people who've been in a similar situation.
And Angelyn, we have some information on the screen now, but if someone notices a loved one who is in trouble, what should they do?
Definitely just let them know that they're not alone. It's 988 is the new number that they can call for people that are struggling with mental health issues. And you know, just make sure that they know that they have people around them. They have resources, afsp.org, the website. They can go to there and get a ton of resources, and that's why we raise the money.
You've both touched on feeling alone multiple times. Is this something you both experienced as well, Josh?
Yeah, for sure. You play the blame game, you know, when you lose somebody to suicide, and that's a really lonely feeling, and we want to stress that it doesn't have to be like that. There are a lot of people that you can lean on, and we have tremendous resources to help people through that. And
y'all are giving people an opportunity to do that with the walk. Tell us the details, Angelyn. When is it happening, where? And it's free, right?
It's correct. Okay. Yes, so it's October 29th. At Centennial Park at the Events Pavilion. It'll be, the registration's at 9 o'clock, and then the walk starts at 10 o'clock that morning. And we'll have things like live music and, like he said, the beads that kind of bring people together based on the loss that they've been through. But it's also for people that struggle now, that may have, you know, they struggle mentally here and now, and they can connect with other people that have that.
And really quickly, Josh, it's a fundraiser, right? Tell us where that money will
go. It is a fundraiser. We're part of a national organization, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We head up the local chapter here in Nashville, but all of the money goes to research and try to figure out what we can do to better our community for folks that have been through this.
Well, it's such an important topic to cover every day, and so I appreciate y'all taking the time to come and talk with us.
Thank you so much.
And folks, we're going to have this information as well on our website. Just go to wkaren.com. You can look for the Newsmaker tab. There are the details again. As soon as the segment wraps up, we'll post this online for you guys.